Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Mhm. Come on in the room. Khalil, you live hopping. I see how Titus got your name right today. I see how you got your name right today. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Come in the room. Peace, beloved. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. How y'all week been going? How have your week been going? That's funny. You be like, my name is not K Hill. I told you your name is K Hill, Khalil. That's going to be your writer name. K Hill. K Hill. Great, good, good, good. How y'all week been going? I'm asking. We talk about various topics. Let me see who that was. K Minds Lifestyle. If y'all got a question too, you're always welcome to ask the question in the little question box right beside the comment. Y'all got a question that you just want to ask, maybe put it in the question box. I'm gonna start doing that because sometimes, y'all, I just realized today, not only in my live but in another live and over the retreat this weekend, sometimes I think I take stuff for granted that people know certain information. I had a friend that we were talking about candle magic, and we're talking about a question that came up, and that was like, why they ain't know that? That's common sense. And I'm like, it's common sense to you because you've been doing candle magic for over 10 years. For someone who's just coming into this, yes, you got to start from the foundation and build up. So if I skip over a particular topic or I just breeze through something, because I have a tendency to do that. I have a tendency to breeze through topics. I'm not the best at articulating certain metaphysical things, how I see it in my brain and how I want you to understand it. So if you got a question, you're welcome to put your your question in the question mark box, and I will answer it as soon as I can. The thing that I thought about, and I talked about this briefly, peace, beloved, mommy love. It was challenging. Oh, I'm glad I've helped you. I'm glad I helped you. Mr. Lee, yes. K Hill. K Hill. Anyway, oh, thank you, Suli. Thank you. I strive to be. I strive to be love and light every time I come on here. I say I want y'all to start y'all day out right. I want y'all to get on here, have fun, get some, empowerment. Um, I talked about this a little bit on the healing chamber during meditation, where my phone and speaker was system was over here doing something special. They was like, that's enough. Meditation over. Beep, beep, beep. Meditation over. Y'all ain't meditating no more. Damn it. Get the hell out the room. I'm supposed to be meditating on some other things this morning. I'm supposed to be manifesting some things this morning. That's why they like, you don't hear, get to this work. The ancestors are like, get to this work. You are welcome. You are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. But when I was talking this morning, I was talking about collective consciousness. Somebody, and I think I touched on this yesterday too, I constantly get asked, constantly, so what is it that you do? Who you with? What nationality are you? And I always have to check people and be like, I don't claim anything. I don't claim any nationality. I'm not with no one. I didn't know we had to be affiliated, gang affiliated now. You know, to me, being initiated is gang affiliation. I'm just saying. Because they be having robberies in their own houses. Like, how y'all all still part of one community, but y'all beefing? How the House of Shango over there beefing with the House of Obatala? That shit don't make no sense to me. Where they do that at? Ain't y'all all supposed to be on the same mission? Ain't y'all going to the same destination? Ain't the whole goal for you to evolve into a higher consciousness? I mean, okay. I'm going to get off of it. For somebody be in my inbox. Don't make no sense to me. And if one of y'all E5, you know, I know it's the bad apples and everything. I'm just picking on E5 right now just because I want to and I can. But I just, like, I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. Don't ask me what set I'm claiming. I ain't claiming no set. I done told you it's Team Me over here. Team Universe. That's what set I'm claiming. Because I do believe the more that I've evolved and the more that I evolve, I understand that we are one. There is a collective consciousness that I cannot speak about someone's injustice or someone's chaos, someone's confusion, and not see that as a reflection of who I am. I can't. I cannot speak about someone acting a damn fool and a monkey and not see that's a reflection of who I am. I understand that in my healing, I heal a nation. In my healing, just mine alone, that I am able to heal a nation. All right? And as soon as I think all of us grasp that part, then you'll start seeing shift. We so caught up sometimes in this dynamic where this spiritual journey had people being judgmental. Yeah, that's the word. Like you hired in someone else. You're mightier or more aware. Or, you know, it's like these labels. We get caught in these labels. Oh, you woke and this other person ain't. Nah. It's still some of the reflection of you in that person. Both the good and the so-called bad. It's still energy. It's still what it is. It's still a dynamic that you still got to get. There's somebody that is more evolved than you that's looking at you saying, why she still on that? There's still someone that is seeing the part that you need to evolve in. So we have to get to a space where we realize that we are all a collective consciousness. We are all one. Even our clear people. You know, I love picking on my clear people. I love y'all because I know y'all watch me too. Even my clear people. I even get into conversations about that. Like, look, we can get into, especially us over here in America. Y'all can be disclaiming y'all ancestors if you want to. Them your ancestors too. Yes, them clear people belong to y'all too. They yours. You better put them on the altar. You better find out who. Quit denying your ancestors. They part of you too. Quit calling them devils. They not. They are a reflection of your ass. Your ancestors lived in caves too. I'm just saying. Let me leave y'all alone. Peace, beloved. I've been having the most alarms going off today. Shawan's place said, I definitely agree with you. Cannot claim a religion. I am spiritual and love is my religion. Ashe. My first time. Okay. Yes, you do. You do. Gotta come back. Welcome to the room. You know, I want us to just, I know that healing happens in stages. Let me say that. Healing happens in stages. And our people and the people, the dynamic that we chose to come into the world as, and the especially melanated ones, this dynamic that we chose to come in to this world at this time, okay? There's a reason that we chose. And it might require a little more healing because a lot of our pain is so deeply embedded and so, let me see, excuse me, attached to our DNA that it's going to require a lot of healing. Some of the things that we dealing with on this dimension, we don't even realize is connected to dimensions before we even touch the physical presence. Okay? Some of us have been here 3 times. We done rotated this cycle several times. And because we rotated in this cycle so many times, it has created where those experiences are still implanted and embedded in us. Grand Rising, beloved. All right. So for us, our healing might be a little deep. We still getting over rape. We still getting over being beat. We still getting over seeing our husbands, our brothers, our sons, our fathers being hung, whipped, castrated. Okay. We still getting over, as a woman, being raped, being used for breeding, watching our family members being stripped from us. So that type of pain, that type of dynamic, that creates a whole nother DNA, a whole nother survival gland that resides in us. This is why when you go, and I'm going to get a little off track, this is why when you talk about what heals us and our body, you can't go off of Western medicine. You can't go off of Western medicine because we are survivors of trauma. And not just like a surface level trauma. So when you get into what is going to work as far as the healing for any really melanated culture, you got to go first and look at what type of trauma did that particular culture endure. What kind of trauma did that particular culture endure? And for us, we had our own set of trauma. So it's only natural. We ain't been free but so long. Y'all be acting like that shit like we've been free for hundreds of years. No, we haven't. We ain't been free but so long. For real, for real. We haven't made certain strides and started breaking certain molds and barriers for so long. So because there were so many years of just a certain type of torment, that created a whole other breed of humans. And now we're here. Oh yeah, there's some of us still ain't free, child. Whew, Lord. And don't even realize it. But that's why it's so important, like I said in the beginning, that we realize that our freeness, our ability. I love something that Titus was talking about this morning. If y'all are not following Titus Unlimited, he's a fitness coach, but he drops a lot of jewels first thing in the morning. All right. But that whole being authentic, he talked about being authentic. And how, and you know why that's important? Because it allows us room to shine. allows us room to operate in our God-like self. It doesn't put you in a box. And that's why I started this off talking about people always saying, what set you claiming? What do you teach? What do you talk about? I talk about unlimitedness. I talked about that we don't have no limits. Don't put yourself in a box. Constantly be evolving. I talk about that the way that you learn. I'm just picking up books. Magical astrology. You should be learning the Bible too. I talk about seeing the power in everything. Quit looking for the negativity in everything. See the power in it. Sometimes when we come into this awakening and we come into this path, now we want to blame everything that we feel enslaved us. We want to blame everything that we feel that took the freedom away from us. That's not what you're supposed to do, beloved. You need to see the power in the things before now, before the evolution. Because it had to be powerful to enslave a people. So what was it? How did they cast spells with words? How were they able to manipulate a whole culture without even putting chains on you? How several hundred years later, if we want to keep it all the way real, because we're going to start before slavery, were they able to steal your culture, flip it back on you, and now enslave you with the same shit? I'm just saying, for real, for real. How they take your information and flip it on you? So find the power in everything. Find the lesson and learn it. See the magic in it all. See the magic in it all. Study science. Study the science of it all. Because I don't want to keep saying they couldn't. It's hard to break that particular ideology. But like I said, when we get in this walk, we constantly want to point the finger. They did this to us. No, we did this to us. They are a reflection of us. They are a reflection of us. I feel I used to have this theory for real. When it came to the clear people. Y'all know that's my name for them. When it came to the clear people, I used to have this theory. I said, y'all be mad at them, but they really like step kids that came back for revenge. They really like, oh, y'all casted us out because we weren't as civilized. Y'all casted us out. Y'all removed us from the womb. Y'all removed us. Y'all see how this stuff floating in the air. Y'all removed us from the womb. Y'all removed us from the womb. And now we coming back like them badass stepkids. Them badass foster kids you done threw out. They felt rejected. They felt abused. They felt like we turned our back on them, and we did. Like, we got to learn how to own our shit too. We got to go back and say, what did we do? How did we start? Exactly. They were our lower self. And not understanding that it was a cultivation process that was supposed to happen. Instead of us really evolving like we were supposed to do, because don't let people try to tell you that we wasn't on some bullshit too. Yes, our ancestors was on some bullshit too. Ancient Kemet, they was on some bull. They was operating in ego a lot. That ego was a fool. Okay? So you have to understand, like, I used to be like, those are the kids that they decided to come back with a revenge. They figured out how to take our own shit because they are a reflection. They still a reflection of us. They still a reflection of us. They still a reflection of us. They still us. That's why we still have so much empathy. That's why we still be having hope. We still be having this thing in us that feel like, oh man, because we are divinely connected, whether you want to be or not. It's still a part of you. You can own it or you can disown it. You can do what you want to do with it. But I think the sooner you realize, once again, that we are a collective, we cannot operate in our own frequency and act like that frequency don't exist, because then we are in balance. We have to understand that that frequency serves a purpose. That frequency serves a purpose the same way that ours does. So you better own it. You better understand it. Don't believe the hype. Don't get so caught up in, and this is just where I've been here for a minute. Sometimes I feel like we waste so much attention and focus on what they did, what they doing, how they did it, instead of focus on, I'm here today. I'm evolving today. Let me figure out my power today. What am I doing today to make sure that not only am I free, that I'm broken from all of this craziness, but that I instill it in my children. I instill it in their children, that every time they see Big Mama, she dropping jewels. She's showing me how to be my God self. How can I become more of my God self? Big Mama about to tell me. Y'all better go over there. Listen, we all connected. We all are one. Absolutely, Khalil. We all are one. And the sooner we get that part, I just feel like some things will unfold for us. Some things will unfold for us. But healing happens in stages. So for our particular culture in particular, because I recycled this time as this, connected to my melanated ones. So what I do understand is that this part has to be healed first. We have to heal from the pain. We have to heal from the dysfunction, the trauma, the chaos, okay? We got to heal that first. Then we got to start dealing with this dimension, the pain and the trauma that we have on this lifetime. What did you experience? Your childhood stuff. Now we got to start dealing with that. And understanding that the childhood trauma that we're going through was still a connection to the trauma that our ancestors went through. Because all it did was get repeated in cycles through our great-great-grandparents, our great-grandparents, our grandparents, and our parents. It's all interconnected. And once you start healing from that, then you start seeing some other stuff. Then them other dimensions and chambers start opening up. And when these chambers start opening up, I can't promise y'all nothing. But for me, when these other chambers started opening, this is when I started seeing certain stuff is irrelevant. This is not about mastery of how to make money. It's some superficial shit. It's not. I can do that in my sleep. Literally. Literally. This is not about, oh, let me manifest this big house. That's why I have moments where I be like, I get it. I get everybody want to master this third dimension because this is a physical present. So I get that we are here and we want to experience this third dimension in the most comfortable space. We do. And it's easy for me to say because I don't live nowhere crazy. I got good running water. I loves me a hot bath. Yep. A hot shower. My environment is very peaceful. My baby birds be out here singing to me every morning. Okay? So I get it. It might look like it's real easy, but it took a lot for me to get to this mindset because I was caught in that manifestation mode a minute. I was caught in that a minute. I was busting my ass and working hard and damn on 100 for a minute. I was on it. And sacrificing the things that were important. Because in our mind, society teaches us that there's certain things that are important. And that's connected to material wealth, material things, all of that. All that shit is temporary. Every last bit of that can be taken. A whole new law could come in and destroy all of that. Then what? I say, beloved, then what? What you gonna do? If they come in and usher a whole new program today, what you gonna do? Y'all gonna damn crumble like a mug. People gonna be out here having a whole lot of panic attacks. People gonna be out here having a whole lot of meltdowns. I can't drive my car. I ain't gonna be able to get this car without doing this. What? You taking my comfort away? And it's because we placing comfort and peace and priority in the wrong things. We are placing value. We are placing value in the wrong things. We as a people in particular do not value ourselves. We don't value ourselves. We don't value the importance of our children. We don't value the importance of our parents, the people that are connected. That's why it's so easy for us to get all huffy and puffy about, oh, this person did this. You're not valuing. You're allowing bullshit in your life because you don't value yourself. You're allowing certain dynamics to happen because you don't value yourself. Y'all already know. You don't value yourself. Y'all out here giving ass and dick. Excuse me if y'all got y'all kids. I don't know why y'all let y'all kids watch me. Y'all out here giving your behind to people and like it's free. Like here, like it's tissue. And y'all know I'm highly sexual. I am. I will. Y'all see the light on my hand. I'm with you. But y'all out here giving it away like it's free. Like it ain't got no it don't have no value to you no more. And a lot of that come from our ancestors because it was stripped away from us. So we don't place value in it anymore. We don't place value in it. It's real easy to give you the most valuable and precious thing, the thing that is going to heal your soul. I'm going to give you this without any thought or care or concern. Because I don't care if you are a man or a woman. I'm talking about this for both of us. Because we don't value it. We value the experience. We value how it makes us feel in that temporary moment. But we don't value the power of it. We don't value the fact that this is a soul connection that you're creating. We don't value the fact that you can create children from this. That you are opening up portals from this. Portals that are so powerful that we're bringing gods through it. Do you understand? I don't know, y'all hearing me with that. This is so valuable. This portal that you have, and I'm specifically talking to my women right now. This portal that we have is so powerful that we are birthing gods ancestors, ancient ones are coming through our womb, and you giving it out like it's damn a bottle of water. I'm just saying. It's the root of all of what we are wanting to do. That's how powerful it is. So you got to learn how to value it. That's just the start of it. It's just the start of it. We got to learn how to value everything that is beyond this physical presence. I'm just saying. You can get a bottle of water anywhere. Shit. Some of us giving it out like it's damn water that come out the faucet. That ain't even a bottle of water no more. It's just free flowing. And listen, I am not sex shaming. I'm not. Oh, phone doing something weird. I'm not sex shaming. Y'all, anybody who follow me, so if you new on here today, I'm not sex shaming. I'm not. You stupid. Shut up. Because they're like, I would take some of that water, please. For $500, I would take some of that water. I'm not sex shaming. Sex is a very healing and magical aspect. But you got to make sure that whoever you are physically connecting to is someone that is on the frequency that you are on. They need to be on the same frequency or higher. Whoever you choose to give that particular value to, we're going to call it the value. Whoever it is that you are giving that to, make sure they on the same frequency or higher. Because if you don't, there's some interesting things. That's a whole nother video. Some interesting things that happen when you intertangle in your energy with somebody whose energy ain't on the same level as yours. And your whole life jacked up on more than just one dimension. All right. Let's see what these cards say. Y'all done got me on here and I went all the way left on a tangent. I say. That freedom card keep coming out, y'all. That freedom card. Man, listen. It's okay. Don't regret it. Okay, so let's be clear while I'm shuffling. Don't regret any experience, any dynamic, peaceful of it, anything that has happened. And this won't come out, so we're going to pull this too. Any dynamic, okay? Anything that you went through. Anything that you went through. You say you done having sex today, boy. Bah. Okay? Anything you went through, it happened for a reason. I had a conversation with a friend, and they was like, man, I would just wish I would have just did it different. Like, I wish that whole dynamic would have went different. I said, well, if it would have went different, you wouldn't have had your children. And because I pulled the chart for these children have an amazing purpose in this world. So don't get caught in the shoulda, woulda, coulda. Those experiences created who you are today. Those experiences are turning you into the evolution of who you're becoming. If you didn't have those experiences, you would not understand what you need to understand. Especially if it produced children. I have 5 amazing spirits that sometimes really, really make my eye hurt. They really do. They do. Sometimes they really, really test the boundaries of my zen. They do. But guess what? I do not regret not one of them. I don't. I know that their unique gift to the world, that shit, just thinking about it made me want to cry. Because I know that their unique gift that they share with the world every day. Every day they offering something to the world. That's enough. I'm proud of just that. If I don't look at if the whole relationship needed to be thrown out, the whole relationship, that particular child that was produced in that relationship and that particular connection, listen. And because I know who I am, I understand that I am raising. Here come one of them right now. I am raising gods. So because I know that I'm raising, close that door back. I'm raising gods. Gods in the making. Kings in the making. I know that it's things that I can instill in them. I know that I am producing people who are going to be game changers. Okay? So, don't regret. Don't regret. Don't regret. Understand that there's a reason that they chose you. Okay? Don't regret. All right, y'all. Let's get this crystal card before I get cut off. Might have to come in because I'm on here talking. I don't forget. I think baby girl. I forgot. Who was supposed to be getting a reading? Somebody was supposed to be getting a reading. Ooh. I say. Ooh, spirit coming through. Ooh. All right, y'all. Let's get into this reading. So the first card, I'm trying to find a good part because, let me see, y'all. Let me see. The sun doing something real interesting. Hold on. Let me see if I move. Can I move us? Ooh, no, that's worse. Okay, maybe by y'all can't. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to close my blind because I can't see. All right, that's better because I couldn't see worth nothing. What did I do with the card? Okay. All right. So the first card that comes up is the resurrection card. And the resurrection card is saying, hey, we have been shifting. I've been telling y'all this. We've been shifting. Y'all shifting right now. That's why people falling to the wayside. That's why you coming in room and changing the whole frequency. You came in the room and changed the whole frequency. And because you are shifting, the old you is dying away. You see, the shell of who you were is dying. And you are resurrecting. You are rising into your power. You are rising into your evolution. So embrace this resurrection. All right? Embrace this resurrection. Embrace the shift. Know that you are going into the dynamic that you're supposed to be going to. And we get Tunde Water. Tunde Water says, hey, I'm here to align everything you want, beloved. I'm bringing stuff to your doorstep. What you want. I'm making opportunities and proposals just so you can have exactly what it is that you want. I'm going to usher it into your life without you even thinking about it. You just had a thought and boom, I'm a producer for you. You ain't even light a candle for it. You ain't even have to light no candle for this. This is the type of shift that you moving into where you ain't even got to light no candle. You ain't even got to set yourself in no type of intentions because what it has already manifested here. And because it has already manifested here, guess what? It's going to manifest here. It's going to manifest here. So you just got to damn think it. Be like, oh, I would like to have, boom. Soon as you get into the vibration and the frequency of it, like I just told y'all, I've been heavily on like this whole collective consciousness. And I swear everything that was coming in alignment today was talking about that. It was giving me the understanding that me healing myself, me walking in my own healing, me walking in my own power will in turn be a reflection of you walking in yours. I'm always striving to see how I can bring my best self to you. How can I show up for you? And me showing up for myself first gives that to you. It opens the chamber for you. Y'all are a reflection of me and I'm a reflection of you. So, as soon as you think it, boop, it's coming. Boom. And that gives us and leads us into our freedom. How are we being liberated? How are we being free? How are we walking into our evolution? Are we truly being authentic to who we are? Are we freely walking in ourselves? Are we freely walking in what it is we're supposed to be doing? A lot of us are not because we're still enslaved. We say we free. We say we woke. Are you? You sure? Because you still walking and talking like you got chains on you, bro. Yeah, let me see. Nothing on this slide. Oh, I see it. Something bit you.
No, something hurt on the slide.
Oh, it pinched your skin?
Yes.
We gotta put something on it, okay? Want me to put something on it? Okay, let me put some oil on it, okay? Hold on. There you go. All right. So.
Still got pretty hair.
I know, but it's gonna feel better, okay? As we walk into our freedom, as we truly show up for ourselves, so the rest of the world can show up for themselves. We can't expect change. We can't expect people to shift if we're not showing up in our power. If we're still in the closet, we're still in the broom closet. Get out the broom closet. You don't want people to know that you actually believe in yourself more than you believe in this mystery shit. You still walking and operating in an aspect that you feel like you shameful of who you are and where you come from. I don't want to seem like I'm too ethnic. I don't want to seem like I'm too cultural. I don't want to seem like I'm too African. I'm too spiritual. We be running from it like it's the plague. Oh, God forbid that people think that you're spiritual. People think that you want to be authentically you. That you're powerful. Who told you could be a god? Who told you could be goddess? Who told you could be amazing? Get out the closet. Just saying. I'm using, y'all know the other deck was my little red one. Now I'm going into the ancients. If you are a beginner and you have not used oracle cards, this is a great system for you to start with. I love this particular, just a side note. I love this. It's online. I do have this on my website. I love this one because it teaches you about the different things, the different types of divination. So it's about, how many cards is in this? I don't know how many cards right now, but however many cards it is, it'll break down the definition of where did the word tea leaf, where did that whole type of tea leaf divination, where did it come from? So I love this if you're a starter or if you're just inquisitive about stuff like this. This is a great oracle system to start with. All right, so when I pull from this, we get abundance. And this is not just financial abundance. This is coming up in the past position. So like I said, we shifted. There's going to be a point when you're operating so much in your freedom and your liberation that abundance is second nature. It's not even your primary focus no more. And I'm saying abundance in the coins aspect. Getting your coins, getting the bag, securing the bag. You're going to be more concerned about securing your spirit. Secure that bag. How about y'all do that? I always focused on the material aspect, not knowing that it's all one and the same. You secure your spirit, the bag gonna come. You secure who you are. You securing how this is functioning and operating and flowing. Everything that you need or could want will come. It will come. It will come. Don't worry about all the other stuff. You gotta, if this is flowing freely, it's gonna come freely on all levels. On all levels. All right? Keep empowering yourself. If you are confused on how to operate in this, because it's not about the fact that I could probably quote a whole lot of stuff from a whole lot of different books. This is about how am I operating and being able to connect to this vessel, this connection of energy. Because this is just a whole lot of energy that makes up a solid form. It's a whole lot of energy that makes up this physical form that you are able to see. So this is what you should be educating yourself. How to master your chakras. How to master these vortexes of energy throughout our body. How to master it so you can master yourself in this physical dimension. It's a lot of core things, and I might do a video just on that. It's some core stuff that if you master that, I don't care. You ain't got to read no other books. You need to just be reading books on that. You master that and apply it. Listen, everything that you would ever want or desire will walk into your life and say, here you go, beloved. And then you're not even focused on that no more. Because I promise y'all, I just want y'all to get to the point where you ain't even focused on this three-dimensional shit no more. You ain't focused on it. That is a second dog. This is like this card showed up in the past position. You ain't even worried about that no more. Now you worried about how can I be a walking book of knowledge? How can I be the knowledge? I am a walking book. I am the knowledge. What you trying to have?
This bell.
Yes. Be careful. All right. I think he about to do something real wrong, y'all. He just took my Heteru bell off of my altar and left the room. So we're getting ready to see what that turns into. You are the walking book of knowledge. Let me go back so I can finish this before it cut me out. Through this, through the information, through the knowledge, through your empowerment, through this, you will change. I Ching, it will produce change, beloved. It will produce change. It's going to automatically usher in. It's the end of all that oldness because we're not worried or concerned about this no more. Because it's naturally, our life on the 3 dimension, it's being taken care of. It's good. You good. You good. You ain't got to worry about it no more. This is going to usher in a whole new change because you're going to see it different. You're going to see it different. You're going to see it different. Okay, so then our crystal cards come out. That's why I say spirit came all the way through. They talking about, don't quit getting caught up in the three-dimensional. Stop focusing your life on that bullshit. Y'all know, my mouth is always, y'all should know by now. It's going to liberate you. You're going to be flying high. You're going to really understand that you're able to fly like an eagle. You're going to be on some new stuff. You're going to understand your power. You're going to be walking in your goddess energy, your godlike self. What I've been trying to tell y'all since day one. I'm going to be extra today. Because you done. We're not doing this no more. You done. You already. We ain't fooling with that. That's already coming in. We ain't got to worry about that. Food, clothing, and shelter is going to be provided. Your basic necessities provided. Now I need you to be focused on how you are the walking book of knowledge. And not just the knowledge just so you can big your chest up because you got ego. Not just so you could feel like, oh, you know, I can drop all of these gems on what melanin do or what astrology do or all of that. Nah, I ain't got shit to do with you. It's something different. So it can produce the real change that you really want to see, the real transition that you really want to see, the real shifting that you really want to see. Then we get the vision in our crystal cards and higher will. All right? And I'm going to read higher will, hopefully. The vision is all about the ancestors saying, hey, we come to you. We come to you in the energy and the aspect. Grand Rising, I need you to wash your face. It's your face. We come to you with the vision. You trying to figure out how to put all of this together. Well, Miss Magic, I can't understand. Tam, whatever y'all call me. Okay. I don't understand how I'm about to put all of this together. I can't see how me being spiritual and being abundant and mastering this three-dimensional world, I can't see it. The universe saying, hey, we're about to show you. We're going to show you how to connect the dots, beloved. We're going to show you how to connect the dots. Pay attention. Oh, y'all can hear the bell. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right? Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the messages. Pay attention to the signs that they sending you. The constant confirmation. Y'all will be having the universe be sending y'all 100 confirmations. 100. They be like, look, boom, here you go. This confirmation. Y'all still be ignoring that shit. Y'all be sitting there like, well, can you send me one more? If this is what I'm supposed to be doing, can you send me another sign? No, I done sent you 10. They're like, no, you ain't get it. Oh, well, I'm done. I'm tired. It's above me now. I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to play. I don't want to play this game with you no more. Pay attention. Because these confirmations, when they come, the sooner you accept it, the sooner that you receive it, you can get on your journey. You can do exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Sometimes we are so fearful of our own success. We are so fearful that we could be more powerful than we are. Y'all so caught up in some of the most asinine ideology. Yes, I said it. I said it. And I get it because healing comes in layers. So when I get in fuss box mode like I am right now, don't get it twisted. It's not saying that I'm better or I got it differently than you. I'm just telling you to release it. Let that shit go. Quit focusing on stuff that it don't even serve you. That ain't even why you came here. You focused on something, and that ain't none of the purposes was here for you to be like, I came here specifically to make money and work for this man the rest of my life and just pay bills. No, that is not why you came here. You came here for more than to work and pay bills. You came here for a purpose. You came here with a mission. Damn it, get on your mission. Being more, that's the craziest part. We all be like in a space. The ones of us that really are game changers, the ones of us that are really supposed to break the mold and be generational curse breakers, we be the main ones that be talking about, I just want to be normal. I did that shit for like at least 10 years. Well, I just was like, I'm gonna be regular. I was running from it hard too. I was like, I'm gonna just be regular. And I used to get prophesied to all the time from every walk of life, from every culture, every type of thing. They used to always be like prophesizing to me, like, boom, you're supposed to be doing this, you're supposed to be doing that. I was like, ain't nobody doing that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I'm writing books. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. And obviously, I still don't see it because I ain't finished up not one book. You have your own unique purpose. Stop acting like you can't walk in it. Stop running from your own success. Stop feeling like that society has crippled you and put you in this box. They haven't. They haven't. You are free to be who you are. So I am giving you permission. Go be who you want to be. Who you want to be. You don't know who you want to be? Create one. And keep creating until you figure out who it is that you are. That was a whole lot of crazy. But it don't matter. You get it. You get it. Who do you want to be? Stand in it. Stand in it. Quit allowing people to steal your joy and your power. Quit let the naysayers that didn't know how to stand in their own power, that didn't know how to stand in their own power, that didn't know how to manifest what it is that they needed to manifest for their life, try to tell you how to manifest something for yours. How you manifest it for mine? Last time I checked, you was doing the regular shit that everybody else do. I'm just saying. You can't do what I'm doing. Higher will. Let's read this one out. Now I got off my soapbox, so I can calm my energy down. Higher will, higher will. Hopefully this don't cut us off. I know I done been on here almost an hour. It says, we bring you the blessing of higher will. There is a great plan of divine love unfolding throughout the universe, and the fulfillment of your divine destiny is included. Ashe. Okay, sometimes it may seem hard to trust in higher will. Yet if you do, it can bring a feeling of great relief that you don't have to have all the answers or be in control, for everything is still going to work out beautifully in your world. Surrender empowers you to get on with your life and trust that all is happening exactly as it should be and according to the greater intelligence and love. Sometimes, however, the mind wants to control the higher plan. Lord, we want to control. That's ego. Ego wants to control and take over. Let me finish. It wants to decide when something should happen, and how, and with whom, and in what way. It might convince itself that this personal opinion is actually the higher plan itself, and then feel betrayed, frightened, or confused when things don't go according to plan. The mind can be a great ally on the spiritual path, but it needs to be given reassurance and regular compassionate reminders that although it is powerful, it is not privy to the workings of the entire universe. Nor does it need to be for you to be happy, for you to be free, that free word again, and manifesting your divine destiny. This oracle comes to you now because the mysterious workings of higher will are at work in your life, and you will feel